Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Sorry I'm a little late, and I really put the live stream like on at the last second, like the actual thumbnail and stuff. So, if you do make it here, welcome. If not, I completely understand and it's all my fault. Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me, y'all. Oh, it's cold as hell in New York? Ah, no. I'm hearing that about Montreal, too. They got another 10 centimeters of snow over the weekend, I think. Sorry, I got dog fur all over me. I was cuddling with the puppers, you guys. Oh, man. But yeah, it's not too bad in Edmonton, actually. It was really nice out today and yesterday. Actually, the last week's been pretty good. And we're staying above 0 for, like, this week as well. Until, like, Saturday. And then we're in the minuses again for a minute, but not too low, not too low. So fingers crossed that we don't get too cold. We just gotta survive February and March and parts of April here in Edmonton, which is usually like what winter lasts till. Aw, thank you, Brooklyn. Well, I'm glad a couple people are in the chat. Again, I get it. This was very last minute. Hey, Sandy. I'm glad you guys are all coming in. Welcome to the General Hospital After Show. I'm your host, Dion Gabriel. And I'm a little flustered. It's been a bit of a crazy weekend. Me, my mom, and my grandmother, we went to the Three Amigos, which is a really cool local Mexican restaurant, yesterday evening. And then I went out to the gay bar later in the night, just by myself, and I made some friends, and I ran into people that I knew, and it was very nice. Super last minute, but a lot of fun. Slightly hungover. Slightly. And then, of course, Super Bowl, halftime show. Loved it. Bad Bunny killed it. Lady Gaga killed it. Ricky Martin killed it. Pedro Pascal was in there rocking out. I think I seen Cardi B as well. Just an epic Super Bowl halftime show. Oh, you're watching Bridgerton? My mom watches that, and she like binged. I'm assuming there's a new season because she was like binging it, like Friday night. And I don't know. I've just never been all that interested in watching it. I've tried to like tune in, but it's not really holding my interest. I watched The Pretty, is that what it's called? Ryan Murphy's new series. Mostly disturbing. I don't know if I like it. Evan Peters is in there. Ashton Kutcher's in there. Oh, the pedophile halftime show. Lovely. That's not my thing, so I watched the real one. Oh man, just watching this, yeah. Yeah, that was a rough end, man. Oh, oh, Money Mac, it was rough. It was rough. Sorry, I'm just opening the internet for just a quick moment. So if I'm lagging, that's why. Sorry, I just had to check for something. I mean, really, like, the whole thing was rough. Was pretty rough. Like, New England Patriots, I don't think they even, like, started to score until, like, the final, like, few minutes, right? Oh. But, hey. I mean, if it was a full, I feel like if it was, like, a full, like, 29 nothing, that would have been kind of a waste of a game. The Beauty is what the show's called. Okay, that's what I thought. But yeah. The Beauty, yeah. I don't know how I feel about it. It was mostly just gross. A lot of hot people in the show, obviously, because that's kind of the, the thing with the show. But like, the transformation, and we won't spoil the plot if you guys want to watch it. But the transformation of the people is just like the most disgusting. Like, I can't. I don't know. I did watch all the episodes that are available. Presumably there's going to be more. But I was just like cringing through it and trying to follow the plot, and I don't know. It was hard. Oh, it was a real wedding? I didn't know that. That's wild, man. That's actually pretty cool. That's cool. The dancers were amazing. The whole set was amazing. Only right-wing people are butthurt about it, Kaiwan. Like, y'all didn't complain about Shakira, Jennifer Lopez. Y'all didn't complain about any of the other non-American halftime performers ever. It's just this one is the year for you guys to be butthurt about it. So much so that you got Kid Rock, who sings about doing underage girls in his songs, to do the alternative, as if that's not a red flag in itself. But go off, I guess, with your Kid Diddler performers. I make no amends about it. It's disgusting. Anyone that supports that man is disgusting to me. Full stop at this point. And why would I mind if Bad Bunny was speaking Spanish? Do I understand it? No. Did I hear people complaining about Oppa Gangnam Style when it was big? And all Korea? No. Do I hear people complaining about K-pop? Singing K-pop? No. Do I hear people complaining about, like, the Macarena? Like, the things that you guys get so, like triggered about is crazy, man. Oh my god, another language, scary. Wanted some captions that translated the words. Yeah, I mean, honestly, sure, and that I understand. But to me, like, music has always been a universal thing. Like, you don't have to speak a language to love a song. Like, there's music that I don't understand. I have Spanish music on my playlist. I don't speak a lick of it. I can count to 10 in Spanish, and that's about it. But I've also gotten, like, Japanese stuff. I don't understand Japanese, but I'm a big anime fan. And I don't know what they're saying, but the songs are beautiful. Ayumi Hamasaki was my go-to. And I have no idea what she was singing in most of her songs. Obviously, Utada Hikaru, because I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan. And I prefer the Japanese version to the English versions that she does. I don't know. I find beauty in languages. I think the Spanish language is beautiful. I think I'm biased, but French. C'est beau. Hometown represent. And just, I don't know. Languages are beautiful. And anyone, annoyed is just lazy. And I don't know. Close-minded and lazy. There's nothing more to it. Get a life. Google Translate if you're heard about it. I rely on lyrics a lot to see if I like a song. Oh no, and that's a valid point too. Bad Bunny was singing, man. Like, he raps, but he sings as well. That's which shows you don't even know any of his music. Sit down, boy. You're just embarrassing yourself. Anyway, let's talk about GH before I slap someone. Alright, so the first thing... Okay, obviously, we're going to talk about the Willow stuff. But that's going to be the bulk of what we're talking about today. So we'll kind of save it for last-ish, if not last. And there's not a whole lot of else to talk about anyway. But the one that I wanted to get out of the way first is Anna. Because somehow she, like, the day after the blizzard is all the way in France. When did she get there? And apparently she, like, was tied up, thrown into a room, thrown into a truck, escaped the truck, got arrested by the cops, and thrown into a mental hospital. All in less than 24 hours after she was stuck in a blizzard in Port Charles. So, like, make me understand the timeline here. But yeah, so Emma got a call saying that Anna was there. Jason got a... We'll smack Chase. I got things to say about Chase. Emma got a call. Jason got a call that Anna was in France and needed help. And so Jason was going to go to France to meet her there, but Britt was in trouble, and we'll get into that in a second. So he decided to stay in Port Charles. And then Emma, Mac, and Felicia went to France instead. And Mac and Felicia went to see Anna first, just to assess the situation, because they wanted to see if she was really mentally ill or if she was faking it for an assignment. And for whatever reason, Felicia and Mac truly believe that Anna's lost her damn mind. And it does not make any kind of sense to me whatsoever. Like, and this is the thing, like, after seeing Britt is alive and Nathan's alive, it doesn't ring true that, like, Peter could be alive and Faison could be alive. Like, I would say that that's probably a possibility. I mean, we know that, okay, like, I know they're kind of leaving some things to mystery, but, like, given the Faison family, like, it's not, and the fact that we've seen two of them come alive, it's not so far-fetched to think that the rest are as well. Okay? Like, the only thing that could maybe throw them off is Anna saying that Obrecht came in and gave her meds. Because Felicia is aware that Obrecht has been in town the whole time. Sorry, I'm thirsty as hell. But yeah, like, it's like, even the Obrecht thing, like, yeah, she really could have snuck over to France and come back. You know, like, Felicia wasn't with her 24/7. But I don't know. I guess for me, the thing that I find hard to believe is in terms of Anna herself. I find it hard to believe that she believes that Obrecht would still be loyal to Faison after he had shot and killed Nathan, and she genuinely believed Nathan was dead. That changed Obrecht. Like, she was never really a fan of Faison in the first place because of his obsession with her. But, like, Anna had a front row seat to the growth of Obrecht, and you know what I mean? Like, she should be thinking maybe she is having these illusions. At the very least, thinking that Obrecht was an illusion, you know? They should know Anna better. They didn't consider she could be drugged. Exactly. Like, they weren't, I don't know. They weren't thinking. Felicia and Mac aren't dumb people. Like, I don't know. Obviously, the most heartbreaking part of the scenes is Anna's reaction to Emma being there. Like, first of all, Anna, you got the mental hospital to call Emma to send her there. Why are you mad that she's there? Like, you called for her. I don't know. But the actress that played Emma, the trauma on her face, the tears, oh my god, like, she was just traumatized seeing Anna in that condition. Like, it's like, and she killed that performance. And honestly, it was a little weird. I saw, like, bits of Brooklyn, like Brooklyn's Emma, in those moments of her crying. Like she looked so similar to her in those moments. It's like she resorted to the little girl that we knew, and seeing how scared and angry and, you know, unhinged Anna was towards her, and scared for her, obviously. But it's like, I don't know. She killed it. My heart broke for her. Yeah, I do think it's Anna. I mean, I suppose, like, you could argue that, like, it could have been Alex impersonating Anna because of how fast things went, but I don't know. I don't think it was Alex. And Anna, like, Finola has a really good way of making it known that she's not Anna, just subtly enough that we know something is off. But this is definitely the Anna that just experienced everything that we watched her experience on screen. Yeah. Whereas Alex, I mean, the last we seen her, she was in the water, like she fell off a boat, right? And presumed to be dead and drowned. Is Alex alive? No, like, she's presumed dead. But, you know, so is Esme and Spencer. You know, like, they could write her back in if they want to, but I don't think this is an Alex situation. I really don't. And, like, truthfully, I think that the plan was to get Anna out of Windermere anyway, because it's getting more dangerous to keep her there. And they, you know, people needed to see Anna, so that was their way of having them see her. And also keeping her away, and probably keeping her drugged, and keeping her seemingly crazy in an asylum. So, we'll see. And my apologies, my nose is a little bit stuffed because of my allergies. Because I haven't taken allergy pills all day, and I don't even know where they are right now. But we're going to keep the stream going regardless. Brooklyn, you said both characters, Anna and Emma, deserve Emmys. Definitely Emmy noms for sure. Yeah, the actress that plays Emma, she's impressed me a lot. You know, I was a little bit sad initially that we weren't going to see little Emma grow up on screen like her mom did. But they've replaced her with a really talented actress, and I'm really enjoying her portrayal of the character. And I hope that we get to see her interact with Robin and hopefully Patrick one day. I want to see her interact with them, and I think at least I'm sure we're going to see Kimberly back for whenever they decide to write Robert off. I don't think there's any way that she wouldn't participate in that, because, you know, that's her TV dad, like, and she's kept a solid relationship with Finola and Tristan, and probably wants to be there for it, you know? So whenever that happens, I think we'll see her back, and hopefully we'll get to see Emma interact with her. Maybe we'll get Noah cast finally, because he should be... When did she leave? 2015? Like, he should be like a 10-year-old kid by now. Oh yeah, we talked about the new Windermere last week. AKA the Maritimes Museum in Amsterdam, which they copied and pasted onto Spoon Island. Alright, let's talk about Britt. So this poor woman, I feel so bad for Britt. You know, she and Jason had this awesome plan to essentially just go under the radar and make sure that she can get her drugs and get out from under Sidwell's thumb. She told Jason the whole truth about what's really going on, including that she watched Sidwell kill Dalton in front of her. So, and Jason kind of gives Sonny the rundown, but that they can't make a move on. And mentioning Colin as well. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. but obviously Sunny wants to kill Cullen because he was the one responsible for trying to kill Sunny, almost killing Michael and almost killing Christina. Or no, just almost killing Michael. Christina was Sidwell Foley. But yeah. Sunny can't make a move because Cullen is the one that's keeping Britt alive, essentially. And the plan was for Britt to go to the room, get one of her vials, so that Jason could essentially have it recreated in the lab. But unfortunately, when she got back to her room, all her medicine was gone, and they're holding it hostage from her to make sure that she cooperates. And just when Britt got hope that they were going to change their mind because she can't function at work and be at GH and go to the lab without her meds, he brought a vial back only to insist on injecting it himself. So that was I don't even know. My heart broke for her, and it was deranged as well because he like jabbed her with it, and I think people were scared that it wasn't the medicine, but I think it actually is. Yeah, I think it is. I'm kind of curious how the Joss and Cullen interaction ended the night in Spoon Island, because we didn't really see, like, she somehow obtained the book. Or maybe she rented it or got it from the library. She asked Laura about it. She asked Obrecht about it. And I think Jocelyn's coming to the conclusion that someone is imitating Faison. But how that will tie back or get back to Anna, I don't know. No, I don't think it's a placebo. Like, he needs her alive. He's not going to give her a placebo. So yeah, my heart's breaking for Britt. You're still rooting for Britt too? I am too. Like, here's the thing. Like, I know that Britt essentially resorted to, like, the 1.0 Britt that we saw, 12 years ago or whatever it was. But now we kind of have the reason for it. She's terrified that anyone she's close to is in danger, and so she was deliberately trying to push everyone away and make everyone mad at her again because she doesn't want anyone hurt, least of all Rocco. And I got so annoyed seeing Dante just like attack her for it. Like, I do feel like he has every right to be mad at what Britt did, but like, Rocco is just a few years shy of being an adult, and he gets to make that choice, and he now knows about the Brit situation. He wants to get to know her, and, even Elizabeth said to him, like, I don't see her deliberately wanting to put Rocco in danger, or any kid. So, and she made a point to be like, Brit's come a long way, and like, she's a great doctor, and she's not going to willingly hurt anyone, and some really trustworthy people trust her. So she's advocating for Britt a little bit. And even when Britt jumped down Elizabeth's throat on, I think it was Friday's episode, Britt made a point to apologize when Elizabeth was like, I'm not trying to, like, get mad at you. I'm just saying, like, Dr. Randolph is looking for you. Like, I don't know, but she, Britt apologized. Exactly, Angel. He won't be able to do anything about it. And the thing is, if Rocco gets wind of what Lulu did, and then sees that his dad is trying to prevent Britt from interacting with him, he's gonna push both parents away and cling on to Britt harder. But Britt also, like, you can tell that she is terrified for Rocco, and as much as she loves talking to him and spending time with him, like, she's scared for him. because they've already threatened him. So it's like, I don't know, I feel bad. She's in a shitty situation. Alright. Alright, let's talk about Nathan and Lulu. They are falling for each other. And, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I get it. Like, they have very similar situations going on. And that bonded them a little bit. And they develop feelings for each other. They get trapped in a storm together. They kiss. They're flustered. They're not sure what to do because of Maxie. And, you know, Lulu and Nathan separately went to their loved ones for advice. Nathan went to Nina, and Lulu went to Laura. And Laura and Nina are essentially rooting for them to get together. Despite Maxie, because, you know, Maxie moved on with her life. She ended up with Spinelli. They have a family. The only thing is she's in a coma, and she's not aware that Nathan is alive. And they were married. You know, like, if he didn't die, they would probably still be together, most likely. Angel said Nathan and Lulu got nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, when Lulu woke up from the coma, everything was different. Dante was with Sam, and had a whole life built together. What's the hell no? What is the hard no way? Yeah, like Angel, I'm saying like I get it. They don't have, you know, nothing to be ashamed of. And yeah, their partners moved on. Like, Dante was with Sam, Maxie's with Spinelli. The only thing that's a little bit maybe harder for Lulu to swallow is that, you know, Maxie was really there for Lulu the whole time, and Lulu, while she's been there for Maxie in every way that she can be, like, this is a little bit of a tricky situation. And we know that Maxie is back this week, so spoiler alert, sorry. But I told you guys, like, Kirsten's already been shooting the show. She's back on set. She airs, as long as there's no preemptions, Thursday. We'll see her again. So we'll see her back. But yeah, so there we have it. You know, it's gonna create some drama. Then they want her to sleep with Gio. We'll see. Now you're making things up in your head and assuming it's true, Kaiwan. That wasn't the plan. You're not having Lulu sleep with a kid. This isn't, you know, right-wing politics. But yeah, it's yeah. No, it makes perfect sense that they would get together. I'm intrigued, like, to know what Nathan's role in being alive and like this whole phase on story. What's his role in this? What is going on? Because there's little quirks with Nathan, but I think he's genuinely oblivious to whatever was going on with him. But I need Britt to tell Jason Nathan's side of things, because she hasn't said anything about that yet. I want to know the story there. But maybe he'll want to know more about Nathan, and if he has any ties to this, when he sees that Maxie's awake, because, you know, Maxie's close with Spinelli. Spinelli really cares about her, and if Nathan is a danger to Maxie, Jason's gonna want to know. So hopefully that will get addressed soon. Come on, you can believe what you want to believe. I mean, you watch the other Super Bowl halftime show, that says it all. Anyway. Alright. What was I talking about next? Sorry, I didn't really write notes. I just wrote, like, little things like, talk about this. And with, like, no context, because that's all the time I had to do today. Yeah, Nathan does need to figure out what happened to him. And, like, we don't know that he's actually doing that. I think Dante asked him, or no. Was it Dante that asked him? Someone asked him, like, if he's been looking into what happened to him. And he said that he's not getting any answers, which makes sense. Like, where do you begin? But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that can be their big story, figuring out what the last 7 years of his life was. Because he wasn't in a coma like Lulu was. He has just this huge memory gap of his life. Yeah, Dante just assumed Nathan was searching. Yeah. But again, like, where do you begin? If you don't have any memory of it, like, where do you start? You were driving a car, you don't know where you were coming from, you don't remember anything, so it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Let's talk about Rick trying to make a move on Elizabeth again. I'm tired of it. It's like they don't know what to do with Rick or Elizabeth, so they just keep going back and forth with whatever this is. Her kind of like keeping him at arm's length. Rick trying to avoid her mostly because he doesn't want to overbear her, but then making waves. Yeah, but Angel, how is Britt supposed to know? Like in his head, like, how would Britt know if she's been like MIA for a while? Presumably, you know? Like, we know that she probably knows, but why would he assume, you know? And she's probably avoiding him for whatever reason as well, so I don't know. Alright. But yeah, as for Rick and Liz, I'm over it. Oh, Britt for sure knows something, but how, like, why would Nathan assume that she does, is what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm tired of the Rick and Liz back and forth. It's pointless. Either put them together or don't. Like, we know Lucky's not coming back anytime soon. I'm sure he's willing to make an appearance here and there, but not to a point where they can actually put them together. He tried, he failed. So it is what it is. Yeah. I'm honestly, my nose is so stuffed, I'm tempted to just look for allergy pills, but I'll just keep trying to truck on, just so we can finish this off, because we don't have too much more to talk about. Mostly it's now the Willow stuff. The thing that I want to bring up first is Michael and Willow coming to an agreement to share custody. They reached an agreement because Michael knows, like, this is the best way for Michael to have any custody whatsoever, especially if he's going to be investigated for Drew's shooting. So they agree to 60-40 to start. And Willow uses that opportunity, that meeting in Alexis's office, to plant the key to Drew's house on Michael's keychain in his jacket. And I know it's going to backfire right away, because Chase finds the key. He then goes to Willow's house, tries the key, and opens the door. And we'll talk about what happened in that house in a moment. But just to circle back to Chase, he brings the keys back to the court of mains, and he puts the keys on the floor, and Wiley sees this. So what I think is going to happen is that he's going to accuse Michael of having a way to get into Drew's house without breaking in, like physically breaking in. However, Wiley's gonna point out that he saw Chase plant those plant those keys on the floor, and then Chase is going to get accused of trying to frame Michael for Drew's shooting, and he's gonna pay some consequences for being all up in Willow's business and desperate to, I don't even know, to just get Michael, who's not even framing Willow for Drew's shooting, because she done did it. It's crazy. It's crazy. And Brooklyn's gonna be really pissed off for him throwing his life away for this girl, especially when he finds out that Willow actually did it. Oh, Angel, I would hope so too, but she definitely doesn't. But I think it will backfire. It's not going to get Michael anywhere closer to going to jail for Drew's murder or attempted murder. But yeah. So Willow gets to bring Drew home, and we get to see Drew in vegetable mode. Just like, all he can do is sit there and blink, and I was living for it. It was great. I was like, wow, I appreciate that he's finally letting Willow have room to talk. She can just talk without him talking over her for a change. It's character growth at its finest, you guys. All it took was her jabbing him in the neck with something that makes it look like he's having a stroke. But the caveat is that she has to keep drugging him. And you know damn well that somehow it's going to backfire, where she's not going to be able to drug him, and he's going to get close to being able to say that she's the one that did it. We got to hear her whole monologue about why she did it, all the flashbacks. It was the judge getting murdered that pushed her over the edge. And she truly believes that he killed her, the judge. He didn't. Sidwell did. We know this. And I think Drew knows that Sidwell did, right? Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. But yeah. It was funny. Willow's really good at playing like batshit crazy. And I'm glad that she's finally getting to voice to Drew how much she hates him. It's great. It's great. But like I don't know, like I know Willow's game plan is essentially to use his power without his voice to get the life that she wants. But like where is that gonna lead to Drew? You know what I mean? Like she's going to have to kill him, right? To like fully be free. Because as long as he's alive, there is a chance that he could, confess. Or like, go to the cops. If she can't get to him before he needs the drug again, then, I don't know. Maybe the key to this is Kai and Trina, because they know what Willow's capable of. They can maybe visit him and communicate with him, maybe when Willow's not there. You know, through blinks and yes and no questions, because that's the only way he can communicate. I just don't get how the hospital didn't like would the hospital would have to run blood tests. No? Surely they would see a drug that caused him to have a stroke in those blood tests for Drew. Like, I don't know. That's the part of the storyline that I'm like, ugh. Like, making the hospital too incompetent to know the difference between a guy who's been drugged and a guy who genuinely had a stroke. I mean, come on, I think, like, she does hate Michael, too. She wants him to go to jail so that, you know, as, like, a vengeance thing. Because that's her best way of getting rid of Michael. But, like, she knows Michael ain't gonna kill that judge. Because it ruled in his favor. But, you know, her vengeance on Michael is coming. Like, she's trying to frame him for an attempted murder that she committed. Like, she's trying to bring him down too, because she hates him. But she knows fully that Drew is the reason why she lost those kids. Angela, you said, I want to know what drug is. Yeah, no doubt. Maybe it's just a concoction of different drugs that can maybe do that to a human. I don't know. I'm no doctor. I don't work in the lab. But who knows? She could have left at any time with a crazy ass. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, she's dumb and crazy. Money Mac, you said, my question is, how long will it be when Willow is held accountable? Kaylin's killing it, but Willow needs to suffer the consequences. I don't think it's going to be that long, honestly. But for now, I'm having fun watching her make Drew suffer. Maybe Kai finds the syringes. Maybe. But yeah. For research purposes. Yeah. Why not? I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility that, like, mixing certain, you know, things could lead to that, but, like, what would be, like, I don't think anyone would want to put someone in that position, but there's probably, like, two kinds of drug things that, if you put them together, this could happen. It's not out of the realm of possibility. But yeah, anyway, I don't really have much else to say. I thought it was a good week for GH. I am excited for this week. I'm excited to see Maxie back and watch that story finally progress. Yeah. That's probably, like, the part I'm excited for the most. The Willow stuff, I'm excited to see her torture him more. It's just fun to watch. And I think that Cameron and Caitlin are probably having a blast with this. It happens so fast in the hospital, can't tell. Yeah, that's the part of the story that annoys me. Yeah. I'm intrigued. I think it'll be another good week at GH. And that's all I have to say on that. Yeah. Yep. Alright. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here because I don't want to keep you guys on too late. I already live streamed late as it is. Again, we'll be here Wednesday night to watch more of the Ice Princess storyline. Again, we can't watch the full thing because there's just not enough hours in my schedule to do it. But we're going to kick off right when Luke and Laura and Robert get off of the boat and onto the island. And we're going to watch more of the story progress from there. And then we'll have another 2 weeks of that for the rest of February. And then we'll probably take a break from Wednesday streams and come back in like May, because I think we agreed to do like the sweet months for these throwbacks. And I'm thinking we're likely going to watch the Luke and Laura Return from 1993 in May. But when it gets closer to May, we'll do a poll again just to see where everyone's head is at. But the goal is to do all the options that were on the original poll. So that was the Ice Princess, the Left-Handed Boy, the Return of 1993, and the Aztec Princess storyline. All fantastic storylines. All where Tony Geary got to shine the brightest in the earlier parts of his GH career. Angelie said it was a matter of time for Willow to go crazy. Nina's her bio mom, and Harmony raised her, yeah. And Nella's her sister. Alright, guys. I am calling it a night. I'm going to find me some allergy pills so I'm not stuffed up, because I got to work in the morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this live stream, give it a big old thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to. And I will catch you guys in the next one. See you Wednesday. Good night.